Bitch, I'm the shit. 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 Bitch, I'm the shit.
Bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit.
Bitch, I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm the shit. I'm going in with no hesitation.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Bite Size back again, and I have a special guest in the studio today. I would say special because this is one of my favorite performers. If you've ever been in one of the Indie Icon Fest, you know this because I say it every time. But I got my boy T.C. in the building, and we about to see what he got going on and what's his come up.
All right. Well, all right. Let's go.
This is ad-lib, y'all.
Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Lil T.C, baby. GV Music Group, CEO. What's up? What's going on?
What up, though?
What's happening?
Now, I just found out your government name. I'm not going to call you your government name like I do most people because I haven't been doing that. But you know if you come on here, I know your government. I'm calling you by your government. I can't help it. That's just me. Call it what your mama call you. So, but where the hell did you get TC from?
TC comes from my pops. My pops, used to work at Southside back in the day, and they used to call him Top Cat. So I took on to that. But not only that, I don't know if you remember on Moesha, it was a guy named TK. So I just switched TK and used TC. When I had left Hughes, I had went to lead. This girl had, what's your name? So I was like, I ain't want to say my original name, my government name, so I was like, TC. So I was like, Top Cat. So I just...
Really?
Yeah.
On some slick shit?
Yeah.
My fake name, Brittany.
Oh, man.
So...
Hey,
I already feel you. Now, I know just kind of from like being Facebook friends and being nosy, you grew up in music.
Yeah.
Like, what all instruments do you play?
I don't play an instrument at all. I'm an engineer. My father was a drummer. My brother is a drummer. My uncles.
That's who I be seeing drumming, your brother.
My brother.
Okay. So you just musically inclined. Yeah. I got you. So when did you start engineering?
My 8th grade year. 8th grade? Yeah. Cause I started doing music with Quincy and Lil Mike. So when I was growing up, I used to go to Quincy's house and record all the time. So, being a kid, you want to record. So I called Quincy like, cuz, I'm trying to record. And he was like, boy, I can't. So I was like, shit, let me go ahead and get my own studio. So now I'll just start learning how to do it from them.
So you was doing it at the house?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I've been doing it since, 98. So
98?
Yeah.
Jesus. So when did you, so you started off engineering. When did you start rapping?
I've been rapping since 2nd grade.
2nd?
Mm-hmm.
Did we know how to rhyme in 2nd grade? I can't remember. I really can't remember. So what made you want to, like, did you start off writing or you was just cracking jokes? Like, how did that?
I actually got influenced by Lil B, Ollie. I went to Serene. Me and Lil B was in the same class, so and I used to see Brandon always rapping. So I was a singer. You know what I'm saying? I started singing before I started rapping. So and I always see Brandon, you know what I'm saying, rapping. So they made me want to rap. So I was like, all right, cool. It looked cool. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to go ahead and do it.
So what's harder, singing or rapping?
I mean, it's natural to me, both of them. So it really don't matter.
Now you gotta watch your words on here.
Yeah.
Cause you talking about everything come natural. I have you in here freestyling, sing acapella now. don't be saying all of that.
I mean, I've been doing this shit for years, man. So it's second nature to me.
So what keeps you? Do you do it so long because you like it, or what keeps you motivated?
It's to me, it's therapy at the end of the day, because like I feel like music it kept me out of trouble as a child. So I grew up in the district and moved to West Greenwood. So being in the mix of all that bullshit, it's like. Music made me say, you know what, I want to do this. I'm not in the street. So, and be real with you, my studio really kept a lot of people out of trouble when I was growing up. So, that's how I look at it.
Okay, so it serves a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. So, what was the name of the label? You mentioned a minute ago. I didn't catch it, though.
Gutterville Entertainment, GV Music Group.
Gutterville Entertainment. Mm-hmm. What's going on with that currently?
Yeah, right now, I have several artists that I'm actually working with. Carolina Hood, which is one of them. I don't know if you may know A&T. That's my right hand. He's actually the co-CEO of the company. Shout out to OGB. Her name Bree. She's one of the artists up on the label. She's actually got a project on the way. Shout out my boy Rello, Monroe. It's Maintain. I actually put a R&B group called LSD. Yeah, I put an R&B group together called LSD, Love, Sex, and Drugs. So I got a lot of motion going on right now.
LSD, is this
Loves-
3 men?
No,
2
it's
boys?
4.
Okay,
4
4
dudes.
dudes?
Yeah. Maintain, Solo, City D, and Rap. So I got a lot of going on
Don't
right
let
now.
me find out we got a 2024 Boys to Men.
Facts.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Now, okay, speaking of, because we're going back to the 90s R&B, what's going on Valentine's Day?
Voices. It's going down.
So, question. You rap, you engineer. I know with Voices, you engineered this project.
No, I didn't. This
Well, you produced it.
I arranged everything. What I mean by arrange, I get the beat. 9 times out of 10, when I'm with the producer, I may co-produce the beat. I'll tell the producer what I want in the beat, and if I'm hearing something, I'll be like, "Hey, put it like this." Or if I need a guitarist to come in, I'll call a guitarist in. Boom, put this in. If I need an extra keys, I have a keyboard to come in. Need a drummer, I have a drummer come in, and I just pretty much arrange everything in the tracks. And then when I do that, I actually get the beat. I hear the beat. I even come up with the hook and tell the artist, "Hey, I want you to sing this like this, or do it like this," and they'll go in, they'll mimic what I'm saying, and they go in and execute it.
So, why are you not on this project?
Cause I've been rapping damn near half my life, so I wanted to try something new. But I've been putting the way how I orchestrate this project. I do it when I rap. A lot of people feel like I do too many features, so I was like, well, instead of me having features, I'd rather not be on the records. I actually produce these records.
Gotcha.
So I've been doing it for a long time. And actually, before Cody Boy passed away, he was like, "Man, you need to do like a DJ Khaled type project." But me being the person I am, Coop, you know what I'm saying, do the same thing that I do. This is when Coop first started.
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, bro, that's what Coop do." Yeah, that's what Coop do. And bro was like, "Nah, fuck that. You've been doing this shit for years. You need to do it." So
you
I
seen
like
that meme? You walk down the bread aisles. How many types of bread?
So
Like, and then you gotta think about it. You in a whole different genre. You R&B.
No, I do both.
But have you produced a rap one?
Yes.
What one?
I produce an ass records. Not you at the end of the
No,
day.
I'm talking about the whole project.
Oh no, this is my first actual
entire.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
project.
saying. See,
The
this
voices,
is R&B,
yeah,
and
yeah.
his is more like
everything.
rap.
Yeah.
So where did you come up with the name Voices?
I was just sitting back and it was just like, yo, like I just want to put like a tape together full of nothing but R&B, and like it's about them voices. I was like, shit, voices.
And you just
stuck with it.
And what was your thought process on, what is your creative process, more, I guess would be a better term.
As far as like how.
Picking the artist. Like, did you pick the beat first and then thought about like the people you wanted to choose, or?
The way how I do it is kind of weird. Okay, when I get a beat, I mimic a person's voice. Like, for example, like I use Quincy, for example. If I'm hearing a beat and I hear something, I may say, "Come on." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know he'll be like good on the record.
Okay.
But if I hear someone else that you know what I'm saying, I normally work with, I'm like, okay, they sound good on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pitch the record to them. So it's pretty much how I do it. So.
Now, what was your biggest challenge with this project that you haven't faced before?
Sometimes working with certain individuals, you gotta go through a bunch of red tape sometimes, because some artists, you know, they may have a manager, or some artists may be on the bullshit. So you gotta weed through a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to working with certain people. So with me, I don't be with the bullshit. It's either you gonna do the shit or you not. So yeah, that's how I am with
so
it.
You don't like going through other channels?
I don't.
Like just yes or no?
Yeah, I really don't like going through a manager, because a manager may tell you something else compared to what an artist may tell you. Like, gotcha. For example,
it's like playing telephone at the end of the day.
Like, for example, like you may hit up a manager and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to do a track with this person." The manager may tell you a certain price, but the artist may tell you, "Oh, we good," because they fuck with you. The manager may be trying to get over on you and them, because they trying to make a cutout from the whatever you got going on. So that's why I really don't like talking to managers. So.
I understood. Now, would you do another project?
Oh yeah.
Is it one in the works already?
Yeah.
I was about to say, because
yeah.
Now, is this another R&B?
No, it's an actual compilation album. Like, it's a mixture of everything.
Okay. Can we get any details, or it's too soon?
See, the first single will be dropping soon. I'll put like that. real soon.
So in other words, translation, we can't get no details, y'all.
Nah, I got
Like,
y'all. I got y'all for sure.
The name of the single?
Streets Don't Love Nobody, featuring Cash Fiend, LX, Ricky Prince, and A&T.
Ooh, that's some heavy hitters.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So back to it. Bloopers on deck. But anyway, so back to it. Music wise, who are your influences?
My influence. Start. When you saying like influence, like locally or major?
No. Well, matter of fact, let's take it back. What made you want to start doing music? Period.
Damn.
Or who?
As far as my pops was the main reason why I started doing music, because my daddy was playing the drums. We got a gospel group. My last name is Hampton, and it stands for He Answers My Prayers. So my daddy's brothers and sisters, they gospel group, they was traveling, opened up for different artists for like Fred Hammond, and Winans, CC Winans, BB,
Okay, so
Kurt Franklin. Yeah. So my daddy, when I was young, he was cool with KC, and from KC and JoJo.
I was going to say JoJo?
And my daddy, Casey had offered my daddy to come on the road to play the drums for Jodeci when Jodeci first started. That's when me and my little brother was born. So my daddy had told him, he was like, nah, Casey, I can't do it. I got 2 kids. If I didn't, I'll be, you know what I'm saying, I hit the road. So that's one of my main reasons. Second off, it'll be my cousin Dion McGee and my cousin EJ, Kelly Blaze. Because seeing them doing music when I was younger, it influenced me to want to do it as well.
Now, I know Kelly Blaze. What did Dion do? He rapped?
Rap. Dion rap.
Right. Shut
You know
up.
Yeah, cuz rap. And then not only that, when I came to Hughes, I met Lil Mike, Bucci, Quincy, and Prince B. That was a group called RFL. So I was like,
that was the D4L boys before the D4L boys.
so it was like, when I got cool with Quincy, it was on some shit like cuz was just singing to all the girls. I'm like, hold on, man. Like, this nigga singing this shit. I can sing too. So me and him on a bus type shit. We had like a little sing off. So,
oh my God.
So
who won?
Shit, you know me, I'm gonna say me regardless. So, so after that, like he was like, well, he said I got a studio. Let's, you know what I'm saying, let's lock in. So shit. Like since then I've been locked in with Q since I was in the 6th grade. So and he been my like watching cuz doing it influenced me to want to do it. So once I got my own studio, I used to call cuz all the time, come do this, come show me how to do this, You know what I'm saying? He'll call me on the phone, let me hear some music that he was doing. It made me want to go even harder just watching Quincy, to be honest. So, cuz really like my main inspiration with this shit, to be real with you. I always give Quincy his flowers no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricky Prince. Growing out, you know, as an artist, me, you know what I'm saying? My senior year, I seen him doing this shit. Like, for his performance-wise, it made me want to, you know what I'm saying, like, actually, like, I'm watching him, so this shit made me want to, like, oh, shit, he jumping around, shit, I can do this shit.
So that's where you get out of that
Nah, actually, that's me naturally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But seeing him doing this shit, like, oh, I can do that? He doing that?
It's okay.
Oh, okay, bet I'm gonna turn the fuck up. Let's go. So, and then Raymond, when I was in the 9th grade, and when I first heard Raymond, I mimicked Raymond's sound until I actually found my own sound. Like every time I was rapping, I was rapping like Raymond. Like to the point, like, you know what? Hell no, I gotta find my own sound. And I actually found my sound. So, and Drake Bell, him too, like the aggression of how he was rapping.
I do like his voice.
It made me want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, like I wanna rap like them niggas. Jay Reed, one of my biggest influence when it comes to this rap shit. Like Brandon he go by Prince B. I used to go by the Prince of the South. Me and Brandon, you know what I'm saying, used to go back and forth, you know what I'm saying, we was younger. So like I really
it was a whole rap world going on. I didn't even know about it. I was just in my own little world.
Not only that, like Santana, like when it comes to engineering, Tanner was one of my biggest influence when it comes to like making music and engineering. Cause like bro comes to the crib and he'll be showing me different shit. Hell, to be real with you, I actually performed at Greenville High's talent show 06. Cause shout out my cousin Jazz Dogan. She actually, you know what I'm saying, pulls the strings for me. Me and Tanner actually performed at the show. So like when it came to performing like locally, like in that era times, you know what I'm saying, like bro really, you know, he really, you know what I'm saying, helped me, know what I'm saying, with that. So, you know, I definitely got to shout my boy Town.
So, question, since you've been in the indie world a long time and performing, how do you feel it's evolved since back then? Well, just in the past 10 years.
Like when I say it's definitely have evolved. Like seeing some of the OGs to the youngins that's crazy. Me saying youngin made me feel like but
You are.
yeah, I'm on now. But growing up, like seeing these cats, like the OGs and to the youngins, it's crazy because like it's different sounds. Like the era, the new age, like they music is totally different from how it was back in the day. Like back in the day, niggas was making music saying fuck the west side, fuck the south side. Now you got Bloods, Crips, folks, you know what I'm saying? This all different type of music now, but then you gotta really think about it. Sometimes you need substance in the music.
Yeah.
Like
I prefer to listen to a story when I like
facts.
In my music.
Facts.
Now what artists are you currently working with?
Right now, Carolina Hood Rich, #1. Rello, Monroe, OGB, LSD, Nah. Boy, it's a lot. I don't want to miss everybody.
All of those are under Gutterville NT?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a branch, and then not only that, it's like a branch off. Like, there's a lot of labels that, like Maintain, for example, he has his own label. Like me and him locked in, and it's like underrated GVE. So, like, it's really like like any artist that I work with. Like for example, if I lock in with any artist, they might not be a artist that's on the label. It's more like I want to actually help an artist. Yeah. One thing about me, if I see potential in an artist, I will get behind them solely and really push them. Because one thing about me is like an artist may have it, but they don't see the potential in themselves. I may call them and cuss them out. Just, you know what I'm saying, and motivate them like, what is you doing?
So who you talking to like that?
Yeah, I'm really gonna pipe up regardless, because I see potential in you. I'll call you screaming in your ear. What you doing?
Blocked.
Like, hey. Like real, like I'm on you. Like real talk, that's one thing about me, and a lot of people that work with me, like they respect what I do, because like no matter, like one thing, working with anybody, I build a bond with you, because I learned growing up with doing music, it's like you doing music, but you not knowing who you working with. If you not knowing what they going through, you don't know their story.
You have a relationship.
Yeah, I definitely do. So like, I really respect the relationships that I have with the people that I work with, because at the end of the day, you never know what a person is going through until you actually sit down and actually talk to them. So, and that's one thing that I do. That's why a lot of people rock with me. Like, I actually take the time out to actually know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you going through? What's your story? So, and not only that, when you doing that, when you working with someone, you want to know their story. Like, for example, Carolina Hood Rich. I've been knowing bruh since he was young. But then when he got up in age, you know what I'm saying, you got to think a person may be going through something. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro, we be talking about spiritual situations, life situations. Me and him grew up on two different spectrums of life. So you got to think, me listening to what he going through and what I go through, it's like, okay, let's meet in the middle and we can actually work together, because like somebody's personality, some people personalities clash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like me, one thing about me, I can put anybody on any song, no matter who you is. Be real with you, it be people that be beefing with each other. I put them have on the same song. Guess
how
what?
You do that?
I'm T.C. I can do anything, and that's just being real.
Excuse me.
I could, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's like, even with the South Side and West Side beef, I used to call Tanner, hey, pull up. I hear Raymond, pull up. Lil Mike, pull up. All on be in my room at my mama's house. Like, I used to break the boundaries of certain situations. Because one thing about me, I'm neutral when it comes to certain situations. So I can do that. I'm not no gangbanger. I ain't no street nigga. I can care less about being a gangbanger or a street nigga. I have common sense at the end of the day.
Right.
So when it comes to making music, I know how to bring the best out of people. So.
Okay. Understandable. Well, we gonna see come February 14th.
Oh, yeah. It's going down. Voices, baby.
What is your favorite track off the?
Boy, I'm gonna be real. It's like.
Well, give us two. You ain't about two.
Now it's 24 songs on the album. So
now, do you feel?
How
did you? So if it's 24, how many did you cut? Because that's a lot of songs, and I already know it was more than 24.
It definitely was more than 24.
So do you feel like people gonna listen to all 24? Because most people projects these days is nowhere near that many.
People attention span is short. But see, one thing about me, I feel like when you giving folks good music, you ain't have no choice but to sit back and vibe.
Oh, let me guess. TC can do anything. Okay.
Top Cat can do
anything. That's why you did 24. Okay. Yeah. Answer my own question. Mm-hmm. Is there any artists that you want to give some shout outs to, or anybody for helping on the project that we need to get a flowers?
Far as the Voices album, shout out to Maintain, shout out to Rabbit Rap, shout out to Solo, shout out to City D, shout out to Ricky Chan, shout out to Coco Baby, shout out to Nah, shout out to Tierra, shout out to Stefan, shout out to Chink, shout out to Cash Fiend. Boy, hold on, I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to Russell Freeman. Shout out to Quincy. Shout out to Brianda. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to Vegas Shaw. Shout out to Carolina Hoodrich. Boy, it's a lot. But if I miss you, y'all saying, don't be mad at me. Boy, yeah, it's a lot of y'all. So definitely, they even with the projects I'm working on, like side projects.
Yeah.
What
else is saying? Not limited to your voices, just anybody you need to get.
In general, like people that I actually want to work with right now, I actually, matter of fact, me and Scully got a track we about to drop. Actually, it's called The Worst Day. It's off Unsigned Maniac 3. I'm actually in the process about to shoot a video to that. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That record is tough. Like for real.
You said Unsigned Maniac?
Unsigned Maniac 3. I actually got two volumes prior to Unsigned Maniac 3 that's on all platforms right now. So y'all go check that out for sure. Lil T.C. Unsigned Maniac 1 and 2.
And tell them how they can find you.
Lil T.C. across the boards.
No underscores, no nothing.
Lil T.C. baby.
Lil T.C. baby. That's Instagram.
Instagram, Lil T.C. baby. Twitter, LILTC_baby. Everything else, Lil T.C.
Anything else you want to leave the people with?
If you have a talent, do not, and when I say do not, hesitate to actually put it to use, because God gave you that talent. Because at the end of the day, if he gave it to you, he wants you to use it. Because, like, you can change people's lives at the end of the day with your talent. Do it.
That's the purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We out. Hey, y'all, it's me.